Everyone, and welcome to another broadcast here on RioSportsLive.com. High school soccer coming your way. This is the Rio Hondo Bobcats in the black uniforms with the gold trim taking on the Mission Eagles in the white, and away we go with pool play. It's game 2 here on the turf in day 1. Rio Hondo with the ball to start this game, and we are coming off the heels of a Rivera Raider win in a shootout after a scoreless 40-minute game to defeat Brownsville Veterans Memorial. Mission Eagles with the ball in the defensive end. As now the ball just is exchanged back and forth in the midfield area. Now the Eagles have something working it on the offensive end. Brandon Ponce with it. Passes it over on the left-hand side. And off the dribble is Aaron Rodriguez. His pass over into the area. Juan Ivaga picks it up. Gets past a couple of defenders. Ivaga with the ball. Puts that one in the middle of the field. It's headed forward, but out of bounds it goes. And Rio Hondo's defense will recover. 20-minute halves here in pool play on day 1. We have games coming your way all throughout the day into the evening hour. Last broadcast will start at 8 p.m. as we'll go from boys soccer to girls soccer on the fly. During our first broadcast, it was evident that the Rivera Raiders were playing back defensively in the first half. Chargers tried to push the tempo and attack offensively. Couldn't get anything in the goal. And then the second half, the Raiders pushed it offensively just enough. But again, took no real chances. And then in the penalty kicks, the free kick to decide the game, the goalie was outstanding for Raiders of Rivera as he had 2 saves, and it was a 2-0 win. Eagles with the ball. Mission Eagles in the white uniforms and the maroon trim. And they'll work the ball out towards the goalie. It's going to be saved that time by the Rio Hondo goalie. And the Eagles will center it again, right in front of the goal. But the defense for the Rio Hondo Bobcats is right there. Eagles still applying pressure. Brandon Ponce in the middle of the field puts one in the back of the net and buries it. Goal for Brandon Ponce, and he buried that one in the upper right corner. 1-0 for the Mission Eagles, and Ponce drilled that one home. First actual goal of the day here on the turf field. Mission Eagles on top 1-0. And now they'll go on offense again. That shot goes wide. Mission with a 1-0 lead. We're in the first half. We'll play throughout the day. We'll go from this game to our next game, which will be the 11 o'clock game. San Benito will take on Laredo LBJ, and Ali's already running around grabbing rosters for that game. Mission with the 1-0 lead, and the ball on the offensive end. Oliver Aguilar with the ball. Passes it middle, back to Ponce. Defense there for the Bobcats. Will try to get it out. Nothing doing yet. Still on the offensive end. Taken away by the Eagles. Another long shot that sails high and over the back area. We'll be putting together highlights of these games on the fly as well. Michael DeLeon over there working on photos, and he'll be working on some highlight clips, which will include the Brandon Ponce goal here. And now the Bobcats have it on the offensive end. Eagles will take it back. Aguilar throws it in. Gets it back on that far side of the field here as we're seated in the press box under the pavilion at the Brownsville Sports Park. Intercepted pass by the Bobcats as that's Andres Nayeta. Pass it to the left-hand side and headed forward for the Bobcats. Good save that time by the Eagle goalie. Work it out in the hands of Juan Vega. Then the whistle blows. Sun-soaked fields here today. There's a little bit of cloud cover. But for the most part, I've been here in some miserable conditions. I've been here in some cold conditions. This is a pretty good start for the day for the Brownsville Invitational Sports Soccer Tournament. Pool play. The boys will dominate the turf field here on day one. There will be some girls' games late. But here on day one, we'll have boys soccer for you throughout. And each game scheduled for two 20-minute halves. As there is a stoppage as they are attending to the goal area. It'll be mission ball in the backfield area. Eagles leading 1-0 on the Brandon Ponce goal. Now the Eagles work it forward, but the ball is saved by the goalie for the Rio Hondo Bobcats. Ball goes out of bounds on the back row. Corner kick coming up for the Eagles, who lead 1-0 in this game. Good centering pass through the defense. Eagles have it from the right side, center it again. This time it's through the defense yet again. Eagles still on offense, work the ball from the left side, and that one's off the side of the goal. So the Bobcats prevent the second goal of the game coming in. Will do their best to get this out of their defensive end, though. Wind is blowing right to left as we're viewing this game, which means it's at the back of the Rio Hondo goalie. Eagles forced that to the middle of the field, and now the Bobcats have numbers on the right side, down the right side, and there the whistle will blow on that. Bobcat was taken down. And a free kick will be coming up for the Bobcats. Excellent scoring chance here for the Bobcats to try to tie this game up. They'll put this ball in play from the left-hand side. From the right side of the goal as the goalkeeper for the Mission Eagles will be tested here. Already 1-0 Mission, but Rio Hondo with a chance to tie this game. Ball in play. Just wide. Bobcats miss a chance. Eagles maintain the 1-0 lead. We'll play 20 minutes, so we'll take a quick break, and then there'll be a second 20-minute half. And these pool games will just roll one after the other, after the other, after the other. 12 games today coming your way here on RioSportsLive.com. Freddie Heredia on Rio Sports Southwest, overworking the Laredo area, getting set for our broadcast from there tomorrow, as we'll have 4 games coming, featuring some of the top teams in the Laredo area and that district. Eagles with the ball down the right sideline. They'll keep it in play and pass it forward. Opportunity here from that side, and good tackle that time by the Bobcats to take the ball away on the defensive end. Work it to the left side. Ezekiel Guerrero right there with it for a moment for the Bobcats, but the Eagles pressing defense right there, take it away. Aaron Rodriguez now has the ball. Nice pass to John Cortez, but then offsides is called against the Eagles. It'll be Rio Hondo ball. Eagles scored on a Brandon Ponce goal. Bobcats of Rio Hondo with the ball. Defense gets it back out into the midfield area for the Eagles. No one there in the center of the field for the Bobcats, so the Eagles will take over. Ponce has it. The good pass on the foot of Aaron Rodriguez. Rodriguez gets it to Juan Vega. Vega from the right side tries to center that through the defense. Eagles will press it, keep it in play. Nice handling, then a quick shot, but it goes over the goal. Aaron Rodriguez, too much on that. And so the Rio Hondo Bobcats will have it. Nearing the end of the first half here. This is pool play, game number 2 on the day. Mission Eagles with the ball. From the right side, Ivaga. Ivaga with a pass to Vega. Vega finds Ponce. Ponce gets it back in the middle of the field. Good dribbling by Rodriguez through the defense. That shot goes awry. Eagles trying to keep pressure on Rio Hondo, already having that 1-goal lead. And everyone is on the midfield stripe into the offensive end for the Mission Eagles. They'll fall back a couple of defenders now as the ball gets to the midfield area. Rio Hondo, nothing developing on the attack from that right side. It'll be Eagle ball in the backfield. All the way back to the goalie where they'll set it up there. Pass on foot to the left side for the Eagles of Mission. Now they methodically move it back up into the midfield area. Rodriguez has it with a pass to the left side. Rodriguez gets it again. Rodriguez to Cortez. Cortez with a pass deflected. Nice defense by the Bobcats. It's Jimmy Weaver on defense. Eagles, though, keeping it alive on the offensive end. Ponce. The pass to Vega. Vega tries to center that, does so, and it's tipped out by the goalie, but the Eagles are right back at it again. Another shot deflected by the defense of the Rio Hondo Bobcats. Eagles keeping control from that far side. Working it back to the middle of the field. Pass sails through into the area, though. Juan Ivaga. Now a quick shot on goal, but a save by the Bobcat goalie. And a long pass out back to the midfield area, but the Eagles again able to keep that ball in play on the offensive end, applying the pressure. Bobcats to throw it in. Rio Hondo trailing 1-0. We're in the first half. Coming to you from the Brownsville Sports Park on day one of the Brownsville tournament. Boys and girls soccer tournament. Multiple fields in use for pool play here in days 1 and 2. Eagles with the ball. Down the right side is Vega. Vega gets past 2 defenders. Has it alive. Passes it forward, shot on goal. That's saved by the goalie for the Bobcats, and Mission nearly had their second goal. Nearing the end of this first half, they did have a little extra time in between games because of the shootout after the tie in regulation between Brownsville Rivera and Brownsville Veterans Memorial. Mission ball. Ponce. Good delivery of a pass to Vega. Vega from the right side. Defended and the ball knocked out of bounds. Andy Naeva there for Rio Hondo. And Rio Hondo will put it into play. They don't have the score clock on, so we're kind of at the mercy of the officials as far as when this first half will come to an end. But we're near the closing moments of this first half of play. Good defense played that time by the Mission Eagles. Eagles, Rodriguez with a pass to Ponce. Ponce, middle of the field. Pushes it forward, back a little bit to Rodriguez. Rodriguez given space. Back over to Ponce. Ponce, good pass on the fly, looking for Cortez. Beyond him, the goalie retrieves it for Rio Hondo. Bobcats gave up an early quick goal to Brandon Ponce. And that's your scoring here in this game. Eagles with the ball, but the Bobcat defense gets it back to the midfield area. Eagles nice passing in the open field. Short pass delivered by Luis Ponce. Retrieving it is Brandon Ponce from that left side. Given lots of space. He'll try to center one in front of the goal. Eagles get it back outside. Now from that left side, shot on goal, deflected just over the goal. Nice save by the Bobcat goalie. Corner kick coming up for the Eagles. Good passing that time with a good chance of the score. That would have doubled their scoring output thus far in this game. Mission Eagles on top 1-0 on the strength of the Brandon Ponce quick goal. Ponce now will put this in play on the corner kick. Arcs it out in front of the goal. Eagles in control. That shot deflected by the defense. Over in the direction of Ponce. Unguarded, centers it again to the middle, headed forward. Another diving save by the Bobcat goalie, who's been a busy man here in this first half. Multiple saves, despite giving one up on the scoreboard. Bobcats will work it to that right side. Trying to track it down in the corner. They will keep it in play momentarily, but then the Eagles are able to force it out of bounds. Bobcats with a throw in, deep on the offensive end. Haven't been over here much at all. Wind at their back if they can get something generated here in the closing minutes of this first half. On the fly, nice dribbling, but then the defense takes that away. Eagles back in control. Ivan Cortez that time with the defense and the takeaway. Eagles, that's an errant pass, and the Bobcats will take it back. from that left side. Bobcats have to sense that this first half is coming to an end. Eagles get the ball. Good ball handling by Aaron Rodriguez. Rodriguez now gets it to that left side, but the Eagles can't track that down, and the Rio Hondo Bobcats will get it back. Broadcasting here on Rio Sports Live. If you're watching on social media, be sure you follow the page. Share the link, if you will, if you're watching this game. And send us a message where you may be watching the game from. We'll send you a shout out on the fly. You can kind of monitor things on Facebook for certain. We're in the press box. Right now we've got the AC on. It's working well. I've been up to this press box when it's been wall-to-wall reporters, and today it's all ours. All Rio Sports Live. The whole place. Luxury box. Substitutions coming in for the Rio Hondo Bobcats. And again, we should be a minute or so away of closing out play here in this first half. Bobcats goalie will now put it into play. And there it is. First half comes to an end with the Mission Eagles on top thanks to Brandon Ponce and the early goal. We'll take a break and come back for the second half. This is pool play coming your way at the Brownsville Sports Park. I'm Joe Bowling, and this is RioSportsLive.com.
Shopping for furniture, appliances, or building supplies? Habitat for Humanity Restore has it all at discounted prices. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info, or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore. Great stuff, great prices, great cause.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
My name is Isaac Smith, and I'm co-owner of Mott's Building Materials. The Mott's Paint Department has everything you need for any budget. We carry professional grade products from brands like PPG, Ralph Lauren, Czar Stains, all at great prices. With the newest technology on the market, you can see the latest color trends and visualize your next project. If you still need help, we can give you pointers and make suggestions based on what you need. Built on history, built on family, built on trust. Mott's Building Materials.
Whatever DIY project you've got going on this weekend, visit Habitat for Humanity Restore before you start. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info, or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore. Great stuff, great prices, great cause.
Thanks again for watching here on RioSportsLive.com. We are coming to you from the Brownsville Sports Park. We are just now wrapping up the end of the first half as we get set for the second 20-minute play between the Mission Eagles and the Rio Hondo Bobcats. Joe Bowling with you with the call of the game. Thus far, we've had a goal scored by Brandon Ponce, and that has been the difference maker in this game so far. Earlier, Rivera beat Brownsville Veterans 2-0 in penalty kicks. Here in this one, Mission Eagles on top. It's Mission in the white uniforms. They don't have the score clock running here at the Brownsville Sports Park, so we will do our best to keep track of the time period of which this game will conclude. 20-minute halves nonstop. Eagles will have it here on a corner kick. Put that one into play near the goal. Ponce with a pass in the middle. That's deflected and a save, and the ball's still alive, and the Eagles trying to get another goal. Bobcat defense trying to get it out of this end of the field. Pressured again by Rodriguez. Rodriguez between two defenders gets a pass away. That ball's wide of the goal. And now the Eagles will be able to regroup, or the Bobcats will be able to regroup, and they'll have the ball. Pool play. This game, when it concludes, we'll watch as San Benito and Laredo LBJ will take the field. 12 consecutive games coming your way here today from the Brownsville Sports Park. Eagles with the ball on the offensive end. John Cortez from the middle of the field. We'll pass it off. Now a centering pass is headed forward, but that's just wide. Opportunity that time for Alan Palatax. So the Bobcat goalie, who's been a busy man, will have to put this ball into play yet again. Eagles with the ball on offense. Work it back on the sideline. We're in the second half here. We'll be concluding this game in about 15 minutes. And then we'll be taking a break and be able to come right back at you. Eagles with the pass in the middle of the field. Bobcat defense there. There's a shot right on goal, and it's saved. And the Bobcat goalie still is a busy, busy guy. Centering pass again, and that one's wide of the goal. Now the wind's at the back of the Eagles. And they'll work the ball up forward. They'll pass the ball, and stoppage in play as the ball is in the midfield area. I'm going to step aside for a moment and take a phone call as Michael De Leon. I'm going to hand it over. And here he comes, his soccer debut. And welcome, Michael.
Thank you, Joe, and I will be taking over for now as we get set here in the second half. Getting ready to throw the ball in, and this one is inbounded. Racing down the left side of the field, trying to get the ball in, but that one's kicked away by defender. That's going to go out of bounds.
Sorry, I was in the middle of broadcasting. I just got it. I'm shaking in my boots right now.
Corner kick is out. That's going to end up at the 25-yard line of the football field as he's looking for an open person. He's going to pass this one. A nice little fake step there. Kick for the goal. And that one hits the goalie and rolls in. That's going to be a goal. Now back to the center of the field as their team leads 1-0.
Okay.
Now substitutions coming in. Players leaving the field and players coming off.
Absolutely.
And here we go, getting the ball to the other side of the field. Now looking to pass, a long pass down the middle. Trying to keep it away from the defenders as they're on another break down to the goal. He's going to try, and that was going to be deflected by the goalie and go out of bounds. Good save there by the goalie.
Great. Okay. Well, I'll be standing by. I've got Michael helping me with play-by-play, so if the phone rings again, I can step away from the microphone and I can coordinate this, and I can make this.
Corner kick getting ready.
This into a huge promo in the snap of a finger.
It's in. Try to kick the ball into the goal, but I think that was also off of the goalie.
No, I hated just.
So another corner kick coming up.
Just like, every door seemed to be saying, "Well, hang on, Joe," and I was like, "Man, one door's got to open somewhere." And so I just came down here with
Corner kick once again. Looking for the header. And that one's going to stay in play, but it's not going to get to the goalie.
I appreciate it, Coach, and I'll wait for Corey's call. And
Now once again, oh, the ball almost into the goal. Saved out of the back. Now trying to get the ball to the other side of the field, but it's headed back the other way once again. Trying to play keep away with the defender, and the defender's going to kick that one out of bounds. Now that ball is now inbounded for Rio Hondo. Mission now with it. That's going to be Alan Palatox looking to kick this one into the goal. That one's going to roll out of bounds near the goal. Not quite enough, though. Nice little breeze coming in there. Hit me right in the microphone. And I do have to give it to these players. There's so many stairs walking up to this press box. I get tired just walking up here, and I watch them just running up and down this field all day long for, 20 minutes, a half? Just non-stop running. As that ball is kicked out of bounds there. That one's going to be thrown in. Looking to get ahead of his defenders as he beats two. But it's going to go out of bounds. That's going to make it Mission ball as they get ready to inbound. Inbounded now near the goalie. He's going to kick it back out. There's some dangerous territory to be in your own field position. That's where you're trying to get away from. Now with it we have John Cortez. Cortez passing this one away. That's going to be Aaron Rodriguez with it now. And he almost gets the ball stolen, but I guess he heard his defender coming up behind him. Nice pass across the field, this time to Brandon Ponce. Ponce with the goal earlier. Now this one taken away by Rio Hondo, but it's going to stay in the hands, or in the feet, I guess you could say, of Mission. That's going to be, they're trying to get down the field here in pretty dangerous territory for Rio Hondo as Mission looks to score, but that's going to go out of bounds off of Mission. So we're ready for the inbound. It's going to be Rio Hondo inbounding as he throws it in. Mission now has it. Kick is up too high, actually off the goal post of the field goal there. That's going to be out of bounds. So now the goalie will be able to throw this one in. He's going to kick it. A decent kick. And that's going to end up still in Mission's possession, just going back to Mission, or back to Rio Hondo's goal, just over and over again. Trying to look for a space to kick. They got no room. The kick is up, and that one's just off to the right just a little bit. Good dive there by the goalie. I wasn't sure if he deflected it or it just missed, but he put all the hustle he had into that. Goalie set to kick again. Another decent kick, but again, Mission's gonna get possession of it. Yep, they will. Now with it is Brandon Ponce once again, who had the goal earlier. Ooh, nice little dribble moves there. Got away from two defenders, it looks like. Now back in Ponce's possession. He's gonna pass this one away. And that's another goal, I believe. Yes, it is. I didn't get to see what happened there. I think it hit the corner of the goal and just ricocheted in. I believe that puts them up 3-0. We don't have the scoreboard working, so we're trying to remember this by our memory. That is going to make it 3-0. Mission leads Rio Hondo. Wow, 3 goals in soccer. That's really something. As Rio Hondo now looking to take possession after Mission just scored. That was Rodrigo Lara with the goal there. And substitutions taking place now. Players going off the field, some coming on, getting to their position. And now Rio Hondo with the ball, looking to drive right through the defenders, and that's not happening because Mission takes it right away. And they're already in Rio Hondo's side of the field. Now with it was Aaron Rodriguez looking to kick that one, but the goalie is going to get on top of it, and he looks to kick this one away. a decent kick. Wow, that's a very far kick, but still in Mission's possession. Very nice footwork there by Brandon Ponce. Kick, sliding pass. It's still a live ball. Puts it in the goal, and that's another goal for Mission. That was Efrain Gallegos on the goal there. That's going to make it 4-0 in the second half. That's pretty impressive. That's a lot of goals for a soccer game. Now, Rio Hondo with the ball, looking to pass it away, trying to get out of Mission's defense has just been all over the place. They really can't get past them, and when they do, their defenders are fast enough to get back. Now Rio Hondo looking to make a little bit of a getaway there, and that's not going to happen as he loses control of it, and it's back in Mission's possession as Aaron Rodriguez is back with it. And Lara's going to take this one down. Ponce now has it. Back to Lara. Really, at this point, they're just trying to get the ball away from their defenders. And they're going in for another goal. But there was a penalty, I believe. May have been offsides. Not too sure. That goal, had it not been for that offsides, there would have been another goal there. Now the goalie kicking out from his spot. He fakes the kick. Now line drive. Mission's going to try to come up with it, and they don't. Rio Hondo's now got it. They're just going to kick this one away. And Rio Hondo's got... That's a lot of speed there. But the goalie's going to be able to pick it up for Mission. He's going to kick this one away now to Jorge Angeles. And that's going to be out of bounds. Inbound now. And once again out of bounds. I believe that was Jose Mesa from Rio Hondo that kicked that one out of bounds. Now with it is Lara once again. Just trying to play a little bit of keep away. He passed it to the wrong guy. His man was there, but in front of him was Mesa. The kick, a high kick, and that's going to be out of bounds. You can tell that Rio Hondo is just really trying to get on the board here, looking a little frustrated as they're down 4-0. Just going to quick pass this one. He's got a man on the right. Showing off his dribble moves there. Nice passing. And out they come. Will he be able to beat him? And another goal. That's going to be 5-0. Let's see who that was. That's going to be number 6, John Cortez, as he kicks in the 5th goal of this game, Rio Hondo versus Mission. 5-0. That is crazy. I guess it is a beautiful day for soccer, though. There's hardly any clouds, which is the bad thing, but there is a lot of wind. So it's sunny and really windy. And the way the wind is blowing, it really has been in Mission's favor. They're kicking with the wind. So now the ball almost stolen that time from behind. Now with it is going to be Rodriguez again. He's going to pass this one off to Angeles. And Mission's going to stay with this one. Very nice footwork here. Every time I see them play, I get really impressed with their footwork. Because when I play basketball, I can't even do those moves with my hands, much less do stuff with my feet like they can. And now Rio Hondo trying to get a breakaway here. It's not happening. It's going to end up back in Mission's possession. Kicked out of bounds. That's going to remain Mission ball. as that one rolls out of the stadium, goes to the concessions. Now inbounded. That's going to be in Brian's hands. Brian Canchola. Going to kick this one all the way down the field. Tries to beat a man, and he does. He's on his own. Now he's got two covering him. Makes a man slide. Oh, somehow got it past his defenders with that pass. But I guess his teammate wasn't expecting that because neither were we, and that one just rolls out of bounds. And that's going to make a Rio Hondo ball. Goalie now getting set to kick it. Don't forget to follow us on well, you guys are probably watching this on Facebook, but we do still have our Instagram account up. Go ahead and follow that. We do post pictures, and you get to know a little bit about what's going on. Even some behind the scenes pictures that I took of Joe while he was commentating. He's going to get to see those later on today. He didn't know I took them. Try not to get the too embarrassing ones on there. But now as Mission's looking to get back down the field, it's going to be kicked out of bounds by Rio Hondo. Oh no, it just landed right. I'm surprised that didn't go out of bounds. It just stood right there. Now Mission with it. Beautiful slide there by Rio Hondo, but that one will now go out of bounds, and that's going to remain in Mission's possession.
Yes, sir.
Now inbounding. It's going to be Cortez with it.
Yeah, for a half anyway. Yeah.
Okay, now with the ball we have Rodriguez. Now to Angeles. And a lot of defenders. That's 4-on-1 there. And Mission still comes up with the ball somehow. Lada with it, looking to score, fakes the kick. Gonna pass this one once away to Ponce. Ponce with it again. Inside pass, this time another kick, and that one will be saved by the goalie, but the ball is gonna remain in Mission's possession. And nothing. Another kick. Batted away by the goalie once again.
We got it rolling. The angles look pretty good. I was looking at the camera angles, pretty decent compared to what we had. If I can keep Marcus's fat head out of the camera, that's all.
Corner kick coming in.
Did you see that in the first game? The penalty kick?
Corner kick is in.
Yeah.
And saved by the goalie. Maybe by a foot.
We'll get better as we go along. We're getting rosters is the main thing. These coaches are
Both teams come to the center of the field. We don't have a scoreboard up right now. We have it, but it's not operated. And that's going to conclude this game as Mission defeats Rio Hondo 5-0. And a great game for them. Brendan Ponce, I know, had some major plays there. And we thank you for joining us here on Rio Sports Live as we are streaming. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, follow our YouTube account, and make sure you share this video. That way everyone around can see. And we thank you for joining us here, and stay tuned for our next game coming up soon.